community members, this is Crypto Bullseye. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, at the request of you, we're going to be doing a walkthrough tutorial on Tradingview. So this is a beginner's guide, and if you would like to see more advanced tutorials of this nature, let us know in the comments below and we'd be more than happy to cover that for you. Also, at the request of you, we're going to be carrying out more tutorial videos. Let us know in the comments what you would like us to cover next. Before we get into the video, I just want to thank all our new subscribers, all of our existing subscribers. The channel's growing fast and it's because of you guys. Keep letting us know what content you'd like and we'll keep delivering it. Thank you guys again. Let's get into the Tradingview tutorial. Right, okay, first things first, over to Tradingview, on Google, Tradingview, and this is what the front end homepage looks like. So it's got a menu bar at the top with products, community, markets, brokers and more. We'll go through each one of them very shortly individually. So you'll see at the top right hand corner you've got a get started option, and if you click that you'll see that there's plans for every level of ambition. There is one that's missed out here, which is the free version. You can sign up and have a free version. It's got limited access and it does have ads, so you don't get the benefits of any of these paid plans, but it still works. If you're new to this, I suggest that you just sign up for the free version and get used to it and then work out whether it's something that you think it'd be better to have a paid plan or not. So sign up to the free plan and see if you like it and see if there's anything that's beneficial or that you would find beneficial from each one of these if you're not familiar with this platform. So I'll go over briefly what you get with the paid plans, and with the pro version it's $14.95, and the main things is 5 indicators per chart, 2 charts in one window, 20 server-side alerts, it's ad-free, volume profile indicators, custom time intervals, multiple enhanced watch lists, bar replay, intraday bars, multi-monitor support in desktop app. So that's the $14.95 version. The pro version, you get all of this plus additional benefits, which are 10 indicators per chart, 4 charts in one layout, 100 server-side alerts, and the premium package, which is $59.95. You get all of the benefits of the previous 2 packages. However, you get 25 indicators per chart, 8 charts in one layout, 400 server-side alerts. So there's lots of additional benefits in the premium package. As far as I'm concerned, 3 to 5 indicators per chart is plenty. So if you're not familiar with the Tradingview platform and you do want to sign up, I just suggest that you go onto the unpaid plan and then have a look, guide yourself around the platform, and if it's something that you think might benefit you, you can go for each one of the Pro Plus or the Premium, depending on what suited your needs. So that's the front end of the website. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to log into the Tradingview and then we'll go over the rest of the platform. Right, okay, so we're all logged in now. First thing I want you guys to do next is top right hand corner, you've got the profile button. You can click the profile button and that's going to give you a menu. So within the menu you've got your plan at the top, you've got profile settings, account and billing information. Near the bottom you've got dark or light coloured theme. I like the dark coloured theme, so we'll carry on the rest of the tutorial with dark mode on this. So there's also the referral program. This is a friend's referral. What I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below of my referral program, and what this does is if you decide to sign up to one of these plans, we'll both get up to $30 worth of Tradingview credits to put towards our plans. So like I say, link in the description below, and it would help the channel massively if you did use that referral link. Okay, next we'll have a look at the products. You've got the charts, the screeners and the heat maps. So we'll have a look at the charts in a minute, but we'll firstly go over the screener and the heat maps. What they are is information based on your specified cryptocurrency, your stock or whatever it is that you're trading or investing, and it will give you 7-day data, 1-day data, it'll give you current price action, it'll tell you whether they've gone up or down over a specified period, and you can tailor you can filter it to your own requirements. So we'll have a quick look at a Forex screener. So you see you've got the list of currencies, trading pairs on the left hand side here. You can see the current prices, the change in price, and there's all sorts of different information and data that you can get from this. So like I say, you can add, if you know the ticker, you can add your own there and it'll pull up that information for you. So we'll have a look at the heat map next, which is a little bit easier to read, and we'll have a quick look at a cryptocurrency heat map. Try again. Or a stock heat map. So you'll see that Microsoft's down 1.66%, Google's down 2.62%, Amazon's down 2.52%, and it's just a little bit easier to read. It puts it in little squares and it's a bit easier on the eye. You could tailor this to your own requirements and add in your own stocks into this. We'll have a quick look at the crypto one. I did say we would look at that. Crypto's pretty flat today. Bitcoin down 0.31%, Ethereum down 0.59%. So there's not much happening in the crypto market at the moment. Okay, next thing, we're going to have a quick look at the charts. I'll show you how to pull a chart up now. So up at the top again, navigate in the menu bar and chart, click chart, and it'll come up with something that looks like this. So the first thing that we need to do, let me just get rid of this. First thing that we need to do is top left hand corner, click that, and this is your symbol search. So you've got a few options I want to navigate through with you. You've got all different variations of stock, cryptocurrencies, futures, commodities, all sorts of different things on the all menu. But if you want to specify the categories, you've got stocks, futures, forex, cryptocurrencies, indices, bonds, and economy. So we'll click on crypto, and what you'll see here is a list of trading pairs. So you can put in your own trading pair. As an example, we use Solana. So if you put SOL, which is the ticker for Solana, and if you're trading that against US dollar, you just put SOL USD, and then you'll get an option of all the different exchanges that trade the pair SOL USD. So you can see that FTX trade that, Coinbase trade it, Binance Exchange, and lots of different exchanges. You can just filter down and go through the exchanges. There's people that use futures, there's exchanges that use futures and leverage and all sorts of different ones. So you'll see sometimes a replication of Binance, for example, there and here. So we'll just quickly go over another one. We use Bitcoin. Trading against USDT on the Binance chart. So let's pull up the Binance chart. And the first thing that I want to show you is on the right hand side of the menu, this is your current price. So Bitcoin's trading at $29,815.35 at the moment, and this is going to update in real time. So you see that you've got your candles here indicated by red and blue. There's different variations of candles. So you can have your Heitmaps, for example, which takes out a lot of volatility and noise of the trend. You can have your line chart. You can have hollow candles. All sorts of different candles. So have a little play around in your menu bar. So that's the candles. So let me just add that each one of these candles tells a story, and depending on what time frame you're on, you can get a gauge as to what's happened during this period within this bar. So as an example, you see this is a bearish candle and price action's being pushed straight down, a full-bodied bearish volume candle to the downside, and that's telling us a story that people weren't feeling too good. The bears were in control and they've managed to push price action down below previous lows. So there's a lot that you can learn within just one candle, and that's dependent on the time frame you're on. So we'll have a look at the time frame. Top left again, and you'll see here 1 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour and daily. So we're on the daily, so each one of these candles is currently a day. Going to the 4 hour, each one of the candles is 4 hours. So whereas you've had a lot going on in the previous one, which was a daily one, there's even more going on within the 4 hour, and you can get a gauge as to whether the bulls or the bears will win in during that period in the lower time frame. So that's time frames. You can go as high as weekly, monthly. If there's enough data on there, you can do whatever it is that you want. Okay, so that's the candles, that's the time frames. We'll have a quick look at some indicators next. Okay, so how we apply indicators. Let me just put the candles back on so it's a little bit more clearer for you. Navigate to the top menu bar, indicators, metrics and strategies. You just click that, and what you've got on the left hand side is a list of favorites, scripts, technicals, financials and community scripts. So we're looking at scripts, and on the right hand side here you've got a list of different indicators. So some of them you might recognize, moving averages, average true range or ATR. You've got your Bollinger Bands, you've got your commodity channel index, your CCI, all sorts of different variations, Ichimoku cloud, MACD, lots of different ones. So let's use an RSI as an example. So maybe we'll stick a stochastic RSI. And you'll see at the bottom here. So let's go back on the daily chart and we'll have a look at the RSI. So what the RSI is an oscillating indicator, an oscillating momentum indicator, and it's signaled by areas at the bottom underneath under 20 of oversold territory and areas above 80 of overbought. So using this in addition to confluence with price action, you can get a good gauge as to which way the market sentiment lies. So as an example, you've seen areas here. Get the chart back up a little bit more clearly. On the right hand side as well, you can see that this price action, you can just fold the price action down and condense the chart. So that's what we'll do now. So you can see these oscillating indicators, use them in conjunction with price action, and you've got oversold area, oversold area, you've got the pullback, you've got the pullback, and this is where you get a good gauge when you use it in confluence with price action, because the bulls have managed to push back up, not managed to gain above the 80, and when you check that against price action, it's met with this bearish candle here, and price action's continued down. So when you use indicators in confluence with price action and other indicators and identifying trends, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, you get additional probability of which way the move's likely to go next. So that's the indicators. We'll have a quick look at the menu bar next, or the toolbar, and that's on the left hand side here, and you can see represented at the bottom of my screen I have my own toolbar, and that's the favorites bar. So how do you do the favorites bar? I'll show you now. Pull up one of your tools, click on the menu button next to it, and you'll see these stars, the yellow stars. So if you click on something, let's have a look, we'll click on array, and what will happen is that'll now come on the bottom of our menu bar on the favorites. So that's the toolbar. You've got lots of different options. You've got trend line, you've got buy, sell. So the buy and sell orders, just an example, if you took this trade from here and you wanted to calculate your risk to reward and you wanted to put your stop loss below the swing high, you can calculate that by just estimating whether your risk to reward is going to be worth it for that specific trade. So that's your buy and your sell orders. You've got your Fibonacci tool, which you can use to identify how much price action is likely to pull back. I'll show you an example. So these areas are often respected, these Fibonacci areas, and you've got the 2, 3, 6 here, which you see that price actions reacted perfectly to and had a negative reaction. It's a bit of a sell wall then, we've had a bit of a pullback. So you see that quite often with the Fibonacci, you get the big move down, you get your reaction off these levels, it'll pull back quite often to the 618, depending on how strong the trend is, and then you'll see a reaction back to the downside in this instance, which would be a continuation of trend. You've got squares if you wanted to build in zones of support and resistance rather than just lines. You've got channels, which are a good indication of which way price action is likely to move next. Let's get rid of this and tidy it up a little bit. Got your different lines, fib-based extension tools, whereas previously you were in a downtrend and look for a retracement. If you were in an uptrend, you can look to see which way price action is likely to move to the upside, or if you're in a downtrend to the downside. So let's use an example actually on this. So because we're on a downtrend in this instance, swing high, swing low, back to the swing high, and if we just pull that over, what this will do is it will give us an indication of where price action is likely to continue to next. So use that in addition to confluence of previous support and resistance zones and your indicators. You can build up additional weight as to which direction the price is likely to move in next, and whether it's going to be your direction or not. So that's the Fibonacci based extension. One area here that we're looking for on Bitcoin is the 1272 level, which is 20,797, and that pretty much coincides with the all-time high of Bitcoin, which was back in 2017, or the previous all-time high before the last bull run of 2017, indicated here. So we put another line on there, and that's going to act as strong support. So that's the fib-based extension tool. There are all sorts of different tools. You've got your head and shoulders pattern. You've got your fixed range volume indicator. What that does is it tells you where the biggest sticking point is as far as price action is concerned over a specified period. So I've put the period in this instance, the 22nd of December until today, which is the 5th of June. So the most sticking point as far as price action is concerned between those specific dates is indicated by this red line, 38,909.82. So there's a couple of things to look at. I think that probably wraps it up for this. Like I say, if you want more advanced tutorials on how to go over Pine Script or other things on Tradingview, which is automated backtesting, all sorts of different things such as that, let us know in the comments below and we'd be happy to, guys. Appreciate all our new subscribers, our existing subscribers. If you like the video, if you like the tutorial, subscribe to the channel, guys, much appreciated. Really happy with the way that we're growing. We've only been doing it a few weeks now, so much appreciated, and that's down to you guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.